Spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA, is a rare inherited genetic disease. It impacts the development and survival of motor neurons, nerve cells that carry signals from the spinal cord to muscles. Meet James, who does not have SMA. Signals transmitted to his muscles via the motor neurons allow him to stand up, wave hello, nod his head, or even kick a football. In SMA, loss of motor neurons leads to muscle wasting and weakening, making everyday activities difficult or impossible. In some children with SMA, basic functions like breathing and swallowing may also be affected. Meet Toby, James's little brother, who has SMA. SMA does not affect the brain or its development. In other words, Toby has no trouble thinking, learning, or building relationships with others. SMA is divided into groups or types based on age of disease onset and functional ability. SMA type 0 begins before birth with decreased fetal movement and is characterized by severe weakness. Type 1 is typically diagnosed soon after birth. Affected children generally require support to sit and have poor head control. Type 2 is typically diagnosed a little later. While children may learn to stand, they rarely manage to walk. In Type 3, individuals learn to walk, but usually lose the ability later. Type 4 is very rare and first appears in adulthood, with muscle weakness usually mild. But why does SMA develop? In SMA, a genetic defect limits the ability of cells to produce a protein called SMN. Insufficient production of SMN leads to the gradual loss of motor neurons and muscle control. The protein is produced primarily by a gene called SMN1. Most people have 2 copies of SMN1. In a person with SMA, both copies are either damaged or missing. A second SMN gene exists, known as SMN2. This is almost identical to SMN1, but contains a critical structural defect. Many people have one missing or damaged SMN1 gene. These people are known as carriers. They do not have SMA themselves, but they may pass on the gene to their children. When 2 carriers have a child, there is a 1 in 4 chance that the child will have SMA. The standard of care for SMA currently emphasizes disease management, minimizing distress and improving comfort. Scientists and families are working closely together to keep it up to date. Together in SMA is Biogen's disease education program, created in partnership with the SMA community. Visit togetherinsma.com today to get connected.